We are back again. We are in Blackpool. Yeah. I won't give you any guesses what I'm here for, because you're probably going to know what I'm here for. And what I am here for is about 5 minutes up the way. I was going to go to South, got off at Pleasure Beach instead. I think it was going to be quicker. I don't know if it is quicker, but got better views, I guess, of the big one. Famous big one. Yeah. Right, out next, and the first tram we're actually going to film, so I don't know, out next isn't quite right, is it? 008. I've come here for the Illuminations trams, and would you believe what's on the first one? Not Western, not the Fisherman's Friend, but 723. That is the pinnacle of my luck. Tell you what, night shots aren't this camera's strong suit, you know. I've took better shots of Blackpool on my phone than I have on this camera. Oh, that's not too bad. It's a bit of a lottery unless you've got an absolute belter of a camera. Oh, it's sparking on the sparks. Coming up now is a Fleetwood ferry bound regular Flex City 2 along with another one. I said amongst another one there. Oh, that didn't sound right. Do you even English? Sure, you may have heard of the night train, but have you heard of the Western train? This, we assume, is going to be packed. Now, we just want our good old friend, the Fisherman's Friend. And that is the Western train. Because of course, a fisher needs a fisherman's friend, and if you know me, that's a pretty clever reference. So I come down here last time I was here, but I didn't have my camera and it wasn't fully dark. Here it is, the legendary Western train, the second best Blackpool tram in the fleet. I would hold you all in suspense, but considering I've done a video like this before, you'll know what my favourite one is, and it is another illuminated one. So yeah, I think this attracts everybody, this thing. I also remember my last video. That last video did really well on YouTube. Let's just hope this one does as well. This is the Western train. This is where Blackpool is its best. The creme de la creme. Now is another Blackpool tram. That is 008. So you can still see the Western train down there. The one I want now is the Fisherman's Friend, of course. If out to Fleetwood Ferry now, it looks like it's out to go. This is the 008. Hang on. I thought now it's 008 about Fleetwood Ferry. So you can still see the Western train down there. I think it's due for departure at 6. Right then, coming up now is Blackpool's legend. Well, one of a few Blackpool legends actually. is, of course, the simply magnificent Western train. And as well, to keep it nice and pleasant company, thanks for the tone, is a Racing Point. Is a nice little Racing Point. Is it Stroll or is it Perez? Going out now, and it is 3, so I can't remember how I numbered these. Was 3 Perez? I think 3 was Perez. Yeah, I think 3 is Perez and 16 Stroll. It would help though if it was Tram 11 and Tram 18 in the pink, but can't get everything your own way, can you? Apart from, of course, Mercedes pit strategists, they get their own way quite a lot. Anyway, Mercedes now are going to be 6-time world champions, and so will likely Lewis Hamilton, given he picks up 4 points in the next race, and given Hamilton's form, he's got it in the bag, hasn't he? So yeah, my friend Mr. Jacobs Aerial Productions, big Mercedes fan in terms of F1. What a choice. I'm neutral, me, when it comes to F1. I'm on the side of, I like all the drivers, including Lance Stroll. I don't see why so many people hate him. I genuinely don't see why so many people hate Lance Stroll, but, well, probably because of the pay driver and the fact he practically bought the team. But yeah, enough about F1 now, we're here for the trams. Right, coming in now is a Stargate bound. Obviously Stargate bound, because everything does. I don't know of a tram that goes from Fleetwood to anywhere but Stargate. Let us know if there is one in the comments. Coming up now, another Fleetwood ferry bound. Oh, 13. I think I might be seeing things again here. I could have sworn I've just seen that tram. I don't know. Don't think I did. Coming out now is 010 bound for Stargate. By the way, I was on about the photo then, not the tram. These things are ace. In fact, every tram here is, to be honest. Every tram in this place is brilliant, so yeah. Right, just a little update. I may be on this tramway again at weekend, so because I don't have much charge left in this phone, we won't be filming as many of these. I want to save it for the big boys, really. But there's 003, Sergio Perez. Not quite Sergio Perez, that's just what we like calling it, because I call the pink trams Racing Point, so it's probably for the best. This is 17. Hard to believe. The MK Triple, so the guy behind 17 wouldn't make a reference to the video. But yeah, this might be the last one of these now for a while. It might be, it might not be. Tell you what, the funny looking trams are getting a bit in the way here. That's just not to stop. There's a funny looking tram on the track. Also, there must be some sort of Halloween thing on, because there's like loads of people walking past with costumes on and everything. Some pretty interesting choices as well. Yeah. But I just can't. There's no sign of any heritage trams anywhere. By the way, I know there will be a video tomorrow, but just what I say, it's nearly Halloween. happy Halloween, or well, happy pre-Halloween, Halloween Eve, All Hallows Eve, if you must. Yeah. Sorry, what the funny looking trams are on form tonight, they really are, there's been loads of them. So for new subscribers to the channel, a funny looking tram is anything that isn't a tram that's running on the tram tracks. We've seen vans, bikes, cars, yeah, everything running on the tram tracks thinking they're a tram. Well, glad I don't have Jacob with me actually. He'd probably be in there throwing all his money away in poker. P.S. Let's race to 20. There it is. There's the goat. The star of the show, here she is. Behind this, of course, there's still another finger to come through yet. That's pound for Little Bispham. That's pound for Little Bispham, 010. Told you there's some that don't go to Stargate. And you can just see the lights down there. Right, let's get 006 in now because the goat is coming in. I really need to be saving the battery life for this. Right, here she is. Queen of Blackpool. The Western train's the king, Fisherman's friend is the queen. Hello, my old friend. There she is, with the lovely little light display on. I've got a lot of photos of this thing, so I'll put them in the video, but we will try and get it going out now. So this is the Fisherman's friend tram, the trawler and the goat. So this is going to be the last clip. Fisherman's friend. This is the creme de la creme. Right. We are got to be brief. So that is Fisherman's friend. We have been in Blackpool, and on that note, North West Transport 390. Oh, let's get one more in for good measure. And that is it. North West Transport 390. Oh, beauty.